What it do, YouTube? Hard Body J Timo. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a video. This is the guy that I don't know if you guys heard of Larry Nance. I'm about to say Larry Nance. I'm thinking about that trade earlier the Lakers did, but forget all that. Larry Wheels just won his first bodybuilding show, which was a national qualifier. Now, those that followed, his journey, Larry Wheels, there was a guy that hopped on stage that was clearly not ready. I'm gonna show you his thought. He had put up a video saying his thoughts, and I'm gonna give you some feedback after I show you guys the videos.
Good evening, YouTube Fit fan. It's your man, Average Rich, also known as the Natty Lunk. And as many of you know, and many of you are asking questions, what did I think of my first NPC show bodybuilding contest? Well, let me put it to you this way. It was a great learning experience. True, I was on stage with the biggest guy right now, powerlifter Larry Wheels, and he literally dwarfed me. First of all, let me back up. Let me tell you about my mistakes. My first mistake was not getting a tan. My first competition, I figured, hey, you know what? I'm a novice. There's bound to be other people there that weren't going to be ready. Everyone had a tan. I was the only, me being Filipino, Asian, I thought, my skin color, my natural tan would be just fine. But when you're on stage, the lights are so bright, literally so bright, that you can't even see the audience. Like, it's hard to see the audience. It's just, the light is just facing you. So I literally look like Casper the Friendly Ghost up there. But you know what? It's all good because, number one, I learned a lot from the other competitors. Number two, I had a great time. It was a fun time. Number three, the staff, the NPC staff was really nice and friendly and helped me out. And, pretty much it was a learning experience. Like I said, my first show, I learned a lot. I learned that you need to tan, number one. And number two, I need to not drink so much water. So, in the morning show, the prejudging, which was around 10 o'clock, sips of water, sips of water. Not knowing that I'd have to pose in the night show, so at 5 o'clock, so when we got done with prejudging, I just downed, I was so thirsty that I downed too much water and got bloated. And then, like I said, I didn't think I was going to pose again at the night show, but I had to. So, I ate some chicken, like 2 chicken breasts, some rice, because I was just so tired and hungry. So I was really bloated on stage. But that's okay. Like I said, it's a learning experience. I just didn't think it would get this much attention. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply what I've learned that Saturday to my next show and hopefully do better. So I know that I have enough nerve to go up there in front of 150, probably 200 people in the crowd. I couldn't really see because, like I said, the lights were so bright. And pose in my underwear, pretty much. That's another thing I messed up on. You're supposed to have posing trunks. So I just thought that was just, just go to Walmart and get a string of men's bikini briefs or whatever. So the guy was kind of the gentleman that regulates was like, oh, well, yeah, that's not the right material. You need posing trunks. And I'm like, well, where can I buy some? And I guess they didn't have any there. So I'm going to get posing trunks, tan, and then posing trunks. And then number three, if I ever do an NPC show again, I am not going to eat and drink so much water after prejudging because I never know. I might have to pose. See, they have the prejudging and stuff at 10 in the morning, and then you come back at night for the finals at 5 p.m. At least this is how this show was run. So, but like I said, overall it was a great experience. The only thing is, like, I did look like Casper the Friendly Ghost in front of like a bunch of people, but it's okay. It's my first show, and I had a great time. I had a good experience, and I know what I need to do. What as a competitor, what level I have to take my body fat down to, because I was at 16% when I went up, but I need to get it way below 9 or 8. I mean, I'm natural, so I don't know how low I can get it. The lowest I've gotten with a underwater testing thing was 9%. Was the lowest I've ever gotten into when I competed way back in the day at Venice Beach. But we'll see. I'm continue my dieting, and the next show I'll do is probably in May, like I said, 16 weeks out. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in my journey. It's not an easy journey, you know. A lot of smack talking, but hey, this is bodybuilding. You know, this is what I chose to do. This is my sport, and you know, I'm gonna stick it out and live out my dream of being a amateur bodybuilder. Thank you, guys, once again. This is your man Average Rich, reminding you to strive to be above average.
See, you guys, okay, hold on, my bad, my phone. Okay, beware, man. I am about to keep this all the way real. I'm about to keep it all the way real. I really, when I first seen this, when I seen the comparisons, I thought dude was, you know, maybe autistic, because it has happened. You know, I've competed. Matter of fact, the show that I won my NGA Pro card in, there was a guy that was not supposed to be on stage. Like, he was not ready, but he got up there anyway, and I kind of perceived that, you know, he was kind of off. But it's, you know, it's not, dude had no business getting up there. First of all, this is 2018. We have social media. Social media has put away magazines, have put away, you know, all basically any media outlet that's out there. Social media is far ahead in the lead. There is no excuse for him to not know that he was not ready to hop on stage. He kept saying that he's natty. No duh, bruh. No duh, bruh. You need a few more years. Maybe 3 cutting and bulking cycles. You know what I'm saying? 18-month bulking and cutting and bulking and cutting. You need a few continuous bulking and cutting cycles before you even thought about that you was ready to hop on stage. And hop on NPC stage at that. You went to Walmart and bought some underwear. I'm sure if you saying that bodybuilding is your sport, you can't just, you can't tell me that you did not know that there are something that's called posing trunks. You can't not tell me, you being Asian, and you see black guys hop on stage that get tans. There's dudes that I know that are 2 in the morning black. 2 in the morning black that still get spray tanned to hop on stage. Bro, not to mention, you mean to tell me that you hopped on stage at 16% body fat, and then you want to say that, oh, I'm natty, so I don't know how low that you can get. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, this is exactly why stuff like this is the reason why people don't respect natural bodybuilding like that. They think it's a joke. They never think that when they see a natural bodybuilder that's diced to the socks, they automatically think drugs. They automatically think drugs. You know what I'm saying? Ignorant is bliss. You know what I'm saying? This guy has the nerve to say that bodybuilding is sport, and yet he knows nothing about the sport. Nothing. Like, you have a YouTube channel and you compete, you trying to compete, you getting ready, you call yourself prepping for a show, but you have no, you don't know what you're doing. Let alone you don't have the muscle. This is another resort. This is why I always tell any of my clients, any of my my athletes, stop listening to people in the gym. Just because you're the best looking guy on the gym, that don't transfer to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Walking around looking good is a way different battle when you hopping on stage. You got to understand that each person that you hopping on stage against is the best looking guy in their gym. So if you go to a gym and depending on the gym, you know what I'm saying, that takes account too. If you're in the gym if you say, for instance, you go to Planet Fitness and you're the best looking guy that's in Planet Fitness, then you know what I'm saying, you got to understand that, you know, that there's not ready. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. I hate to do this to him, but you not finna just get into my sport and not get some constructive criticism, bro. No, you're not ready. You're nowhere near ready. He said right here, it says 17 weeks out. You look 17 weeks out still on stage. Matter of fact, you look 32 weeks out. Now, as just walking around, you know what I'm saying, for an Asian guy, he does look good. And, you know, he probably has the potential to be something. But you need a couple of more years of training, bro. That's just real talk. That's just real talk. You cannot tell me that you did not know, or that you did not, you know, you can't tell me that you did not know anything. This doesn't make no sense, homie. This makes no sense, and I'm sick of, you know what I mean, folks making a mockery out of the sport. Because guys like me, and there's tons of other guys that bust their butt natural, you know what I'm saying, that gets clowned or gets, you know, criticized for actually, you know, for not being natural when we are natty. You feel me? But then guys like this, you know what I'm saying, I hop on stage and it's okay and it's cool. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. That's ridiculous, bro. That is really ridiculous, man. You was not ready. This guy, you really need to hire a coach. You need to hire a coach. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. This I wish I brought this gym pump when I stepped on stage. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. Like, is this real? I really thought dude was slow until, you know, one of my partners tagged me on a video on Facebook. Planet Fitness. Look at it. Look at this. Planet Fitness. You're the best looking guy in Planet Fitness, bro. Come on, homie. Come on, man. We can't, look. I know the tone of this video, you know, and the tone of my voice, it may seem like I'm quote unquote hating, you know what I mean, due to this PC generation. But no, this is just real talk, man. You had no business hopping on stage, especially on the NPC stage, especially on the NPC, especially on a national qualifier show. What you thought you was gonna do? He made all the excuses except for he made all these excuses and made all these comments except for the truth. The truth was, you're not ready. You're nowhere near ready. You need some years on heavy lifting, macro counting, bulking. You know what I mean? There's a lot of factors for you to hop on stage. Didn't get no tan. You didn't get no tan. You didn't have a correct posing trunks, and you're not ready. You didn't have the muscle. You didn't have the muscle, man. I'm not finna just hold my tongue on that, man. I'm not finna be cool about it. I'm not gonna just give that a pass. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. It's not funny. It's ridiculous. Stop saying natty. You don't need to say natty, homie. You don't need to say natty. Nobody would think otherwise, man. This is ridiculous. This cat, man. This is ridiculous, man. You're not a bodybuilder, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna tell the truth. You training at Planet Fitness, and it's not the fact that you're training at Planet Fitness, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you thought you was about to do on stage, man? What do you think you was gonna do on stage, man? What did you think? What did you think? What did you think, man?
Fam, it's your man, Average Rich.
Who would win a bodybuilding competition, Jason the Genova or Average Rich? Jason Genova. Because at least he got some wheels, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man. Hey, yeah. I just, you know, no disrespect to the guy, but this is just coming from somebody that you know, natural bodybuilder. I'm just saying, if you see this video, which I hope you do, you're not ready. You need to hire a coach. You need to do some studying and some research if you don't have the resources to hire a coach. You need to do tons and tons and tons of research before you think about hopping on stage again, man. Because that don't make no sense. It made no sense at all. Made no sense at all. You can't just hop in this game ignorant, man. You got to have a game plan. And I think that's going to be the next topic of my video is game plan. But yeah, though, man, I just wanted to put this out there. I'm Hard Body J Timo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. God bless.